Hi, this is Joseph Winter from the movie Deadstream, and you're listening to the Horror Squad podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Horror Squad podcast. This is episode number 425, where tonight we'll be talking about 1992's Leprechaun in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, to all those who celebrate, whether you're Irish or non-Irish, or you just want to get drunk today. It's an excuse, right? Is that the stereotype? Are we stereotyping Irish people? I don't know. I'm sorry. Lucky Charms, maybe. Um, Corned beef and cabbage,
Ooh, ew,
green beer.
ew.
It is the day that basically everyone goes out. Amateur hour, some people say, because you go out and everyone gets DUIs today. But be careful, of course. Practice responsibly if you are going to go out and celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Do you guys, are there any special event? Boston has a big St. Patrick's Day parade in Southie where the kids make Borgs. Has anyone heard of a Borg? It is a
From
massive,
Star Trek?
it is a
Yeah.
massive like alcoholic beverage, like with like fruit juices in it and stuff, and the cops
The kids
basically
are
walk.
drinking it?
Yeah, college kids and high school
Oh,
kids.
I thought you meant like fucking
College, no, well, like high school kids
tweens.
too. Yeah, no, I mean there might be some tweens drinking it too, but the cops walk around, look for them, and dump them out on the streets of Boston on St. Patrick's Day for There's a big parade. I think it's this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. It's usually a couple days before St. Patrick's Day, but. Do you guys have any big Canada? Does Canada have like a St. Patrick's Day thing, or is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
just an
we're
American
we're
thing?
really big because we have a lot of Irish settlers from
Okay, nice.
back in the day. Actually, I'm of Irish descent, so shout out to my O'Connor side of the family. Yeah, especially where I come from, we had a huge parade, and we always used to go there and drink and stuff like that. Now I no, we basically just like corned beef and yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's yeah, I like it. I celebrate this more than other holidays actually. So
Really?
yeah, just because of the heritage thing.
Hmm.
Nice
You're a big old
boiled
fighting
dinner.
Irish guy, huh?
Yeah, the my mom's side is the
Hmm.
Irish side, so
O'Connor's, baby.
I'm half
O'Connor's.
Irish, Irving. Shout out to the Irvings, my mom's side. And yeah,
Well, I'm half Italian, so
I'm half
Oh,
Italian too. Shout out to
suck
the
it.
Manganaros.
Hey, shout out to the Minios, baby. What's
That's
up?
right. That's right. Yeah, so we'll be reviewing Leprechaun. Who is this? Did Steve,
My
did you just pick this? You just picked
no,
this
this was
one? What was your
my
pick?
birthday
All right.
pick technically, even though it's a little late.
Nice.
Yeah, it was between this or one of the Friday the 13th because it is also Friday the 13th today, the day this
Wow.
episode releases, and we're actually getting three Friday the 13th in 2026. We got last
Amazing.
month, this month, and November, I think. So maybe we'll do it like in November. But for now, I figured let's do We've never done a Leprechaun. It's one of the big
Crazy.
slashers that we've never touch. So we had to fix that. We did talk about that short that came out like last year on What
That's right.
Watch,
Yep.
but no, we've never actually done a proper Leprechaun. So it's time. It's time to unlock that pot of gold.
Fun fact, but the Todd and I's old podcast, actually, the name of it was a Leprechaun reference that no one
That's
understood
right.
at all.
Yeah.
Especially,
Or
especially,
could say.
especially
Yeah.
the actors, dude. They're like, what the? I remember Lloyd Kaufman was like, three guys who horror. Like,
Yeah.
Lloyd, come on, bud.
Three guys that horror in honor of three guys that paint, which
Mm.
was Alex, Ozzy, and whatever the other dudes, the handsome
The
man's,
handsome one.
the
Yeah.
handsome one's business. But yeah, we definitely reviewed on that, and I think we also reviewed the Leprechaun with Lyndon Porco because we had him on the show back in the day. So, but yeah, I would like to tackle two, three, and space at some point. I feel like it's or and in the hood. How could you not, right? So maybe we'll have to run through the franchise little by little at some point. But yeah, gentlemen, what else? Any
Joey,
updates?
Joey,
Weekends? How
Joey,
was everything? Yes,
your weekend, bud.
yes.
Little Monster Mania.
Busy weekend. Yeah, I went to Monster Mania out in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I did see Corey, so shout out to Corey, one of our
Nice.
listeners. He's the only one I think I saw throughout the weekend. Saw some old friends as well, just people, con people that you see here and there throughout events that you kind of make friends with. So that was cool. This was more of a chill one for me. Didn't really need to get any autographs, which was nice. I was so on the fence though about a couple. I was gonna get Katie and Micah from Paranormal Activity, but I just ran out of time essentially, and I never ended up getting them. But I did attend their panel, which was pretty cool. They had a lot of interesting things to say about, filming the first movie and stuff like that. So that was cool. Friday was real chill. Sam wanted to meet Rohan Campbell, who played, of course, Corey Cunningham from Halloween Ends. He's also Billy in the new Silent Night, Deadly Night movie, and the monkey. So I went and met him with her. He was very nice, very cool guy. Very nice, very cool guy. Said he's working on some war movie right now with Adam Driver, which sounded kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Sam just kind of gushed over him the whole time. I let her do her thing. But so yeah, that was nice. And then we did a photo op with Linda Hamilton on Friday night. She was cool, very nice. These photo ops go so quick though, so but she was nice in the 10 seconds we got to meet her. And then Saturday was insane because it sold out. And it sold out mainly on Saturday because you had Gaten Matarazzo, of course, from Stranger Things fame. He played Dusty, and Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden fame. They had easily the two longest lines of the entire con, longer than, Linda Hamilton, Elizabeth Shue, and some of the other bigger names there. But the two of them, holy shit. I knew Iron Maiden was huge, but man, it was impressive how many people were there to meet Bruce Dickinson. I like Iron Maiden. I wouldn't say I'm like a massive fan, but my buddy is a huge Maiden fan. So we did a photo op with Bruce Dickinson. Man, we waited a long time. Like even the photo op line, I think he had like 6 or 7 sessions. So like he sold out like 6 or 7 sessions of photo ops, which Dustin did as well. So man, that con, like, it's a great con, but man, they've outgrown the hotel for sure. And just like the fucking like funneling of people where the photo op line is, and then they have like the vendors down this hallway where to get to the photo ops, it just creates this huge fucking like massive like chaos funnel of just people that is just honestly miserable. So we had to deal with that a few times on Saturday because we had a few photo ops. So that was kind of a nightmare. That was easily the worst part of the convention. But whatever. We got the photos with Dustin and Bruce Dickinson, which was cool, and then also the It Kids as well, which they surprisingly didn't have long lines all weekend. I just think the show was popular, but clearly not as popular as the movies were. Because I remember when the It Kids came back in 2017 from the movie, it was like fucking like NSYNC like style, like famous. But the kids on for Welcome Dairy, like you could have banged them off. I mean, sorry, maybe poor choice of words there. You could have gotten all of their autographs, like the 5 main kids.
I don't understand your reference there because you said bang. You could
Could-
bang them out
I was
as
gonna
a,
say
as a
bang. I was
term.
gonna
You
say
said bang
bang
them
them
off.
all.
What
I was
the?
gonna say bang them all out. You could have gotten all of their autographs like easily, probably within an hour, like if you wanted to. They didn't have very long lines at all. So, but yeah, we got the photo op with them, and they were super nice. Mike, was it Will? No, Will. Will. He complimented my Pennywise shirt I was wearing. He's like, "Oh man, I've never seen that one before." I was like, "Yeah, it's a good one." And yeah, what else did we do? Oh, we did a panel with, it was called Behind the Mask with Ellen Lutter, who is the only female to portray Jason. She portrayed Jason in part two for like 10 seconds. But she also, I didn't know she was the costume designer for multiple of the Friday the 13th movies. So I thought that was even more interesting. So she talked about sort of working on the Friday the 13th movies and doing costumes for it. But she stood in for Sackhead Jason in a scene in part two. And then also A. Michael Lerner from part six, Michael Myers, who shot the producer cut scenes. Interestingly enough, he came in after the movie was done and shot some of the additional scenes. And then Rohan Campbell was the other one on that panel. And they kind of talked about working in movies and stuff. And it was cool. And yeah, that was pretty much, I think, the whole con. What did I buy? I bought a Nightmare on Elm Street promotional video store button, like little button thing that I thought was really cool. I bought a pair of Exorcist sweatpants, joggers, which are pretty awesome. Sam got some amazing things though. She bought a Friday the 13th, almost like it was called the Road Trip series. It almost kind of looks like a Goosebumps book type thing, but it's like Friday the 13th officially licensed. Really cool. They're pretty rare, and she got a really good deal on that. And then she found two Nightmare on Elm Street books as well that they wanted like $50 a piece for. And I was like, I've never seen these before, so I would definitely snag them. So she grabbed both of those. And she bought a whole bunch of like really cool, like rare books and stuff like that. But then we went over to Vinegar Syndrome and she bought Let's Scare Jessica to Death. I don't know if either of you guys have seen that one.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Pretty good, yeah. And then my buddy bought The Church, which sounds awesome. It's a Fulci movie, I believe.
Also fun.
Also fun, yeah. I haven't seen these, but yeah, they're both. Everyone's like in our group is like really into Vinegar Syndrome, and right now, so we were over there for a while. We also went to the Diabolic was there as well, and then there was one other big movie DVD Blu-ray company that was there that we.
Severin, Synapse.
It might have been Severin. Yeah, I think it was
Orbit.
Severin. Yeah, they were there as well. And yeah, bought a bunch of movies, watched some movies, which I'll talk about during what we did watch Spookies again and had a great laugh. It was hilarious. Can't wait. Movie Club. You guys are gonna have a blast watching that thing on Movie Club because I mean it holds a special place in my heart now, that movie. I love it so much. But I also watched we watched The Blob and TerrorVision, which I'll talk about during what watched. The Blob with Johnny Smith remake. So yeah, great weekend. Awesome time had by all. So shout out to everybody and shout out to Monster Mania. And they've already announced Robert England for the August show. I'm skipping the August show. I will not be there, but I'll be back in November for their Oaks, Pennsylvania show, which they do in a big convention center, which is very nice.
Awesome. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Definitely.
I got the details on that. Rowan Campbell. Is it Rohan or Rowan? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's Alone at Dawn, and it's interesting. I was just watching this video the other day. It's about Sergeant John Chapman who died in Afghanistan, but he was the first or the only Medal of Honor recipient that's been captured the whole thing on video. So two Medal of Honors in the same battle, and he's just a beast of a guy. Rest in peace. So Adam Driver plays that character, and I don't know who Rowan's playing. Probably a Navy SEAL that was with him.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
And yeah, so I guess that's all I got really. So gentlemen, yeah, any other update? May 16th. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we still have plenty of seats if you'd like to come hang out for our screening, the final episode in Salem, Massachusetts. I did have a meeting for Wicked Weekend, actually. So if anyone wants to come out to that, it is a celebration of halfway to Halloween on Sunday, April 19th. The following day is a holiday. So if you'd like to come out to Salem and spend the day, you have the next day off. If you are a Massachusetts person, we're the only state that celebrates it because the next day is Marathon Monday, Patriots Day. But yeah, come on out April 19th. There's going to be a lot of fun panels going on. There's going to be a Hocus Pocus Cabaret panel, like a touring group that play, that do a show. That should be pretty cool. I know the Wicked Ghost Hunters are coming back, and they're going to be talking about some of their, most haunted places they've toured and stuff like that, amongst some new people this year as well. Bora, of course, our favorite witch, will be there, and there'll be a ton of vendors. Sam will be vending down there, and a bunch of just like fun Halloween stuff the entire day. So if you'd like to come out, it's once again Sunday, April 19th at Old Town Hall in Salem, Massachusetts. I will be doing a few of the panels and just be hanging out other than that. So come on out, do some shopping, and celebrate halfway to Halloween. Alrighty, gentlemen. And now it is time to get into what watched. So tell me what you've been watching this week.
So my first SWAT watch is me trying to do a completion on Letterboxd. I had two left in this series. The other one I can't find anywhere, so maybe one day. And what I'm talking about is 2008's Return to Sleepaway Camp. I had never seen this one. I've only seen the first three. Can't find four anywhere, but maybe one day I will. So, Return to Sleepaway Camp takes place years later. It's still at Camp Arawak. This one follows a guy who's getting bullied mercilessly by everyone at the camp. I mean, they are just absolutely awful to this guy, and it's just constant, like, beating him down and making him feel awful, which is weird because not only is he getting bullied, but there are maybe two or three kids that he feels are inferior to him, so he bullies them. It's like fucking don't have you learned anything? Like you keep bullied all the time, and then you bully other kids. It's fucked up. Anyway, people start dying, and of course, everyone thinks it's probably him, but it might not be. They're not sure, and then people start saying like, "Hey, didn't this happen here at Camp Arawak like years ago? This feels all very familiar." They're like, "No, it can't be that person. You know, that person's in a facility somewhere, so that's impossible." And of course, the rest of the movie is kids dying, that kids keep getting bullied and blamed, and then all leading to the big reveal, which I won't say, but is interesting. I'll put it that way. Like I said, I never saw this one. I thought it was like okay, very campy. It had some interesting moments. I love camp films, so that's already a plus. And it was a decent one. The kills are pretty good. There aren't a ton of them, but when they do happen, they're pretty violent. And I kind of saw the end coming. I kind of knew where it was going, though, to be fair. But it was still kind of exciting to see what they ended up doing at the end. Just a nice little callback to the original. And yeah, I'd say it's like a good one-time watch. I gave it 3 out of 5. I wouldn't go out of my way to recommend it or anything, but if you like the Sleepaway Camp series, I think you could do worse than this one. So that's Return to Sleepaway Camp. I watched over on Tubi.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I'll probably never watch it.
Have you seen four?
No.
No, so
Wait.
yeah. If anyone ever
Dude,
knows where to find it,
why are
Wait. You which
why are those VHSs so expensive? So I was at the con this weekend. They had Sleepaway Camp 1, 2, and 3 on VHS, and they were selling it as a set for like $350.
Ooh,
Jesus.
that's way too much. That's like
Yeah.
wishful thinking on that vendor's mind. That's ridiculous. Well, which one? So there's one, two, and three, right?
Yeah,
With
and
what's
then
her
there's
what's her
there's
face? And there's
yeah, there's actually four, and then
uh-huh.
this is Return.
So
So
this is five then.
kind of, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But I have no idea what four is about. So
Yeah. Why am I
just
thinking Rob Lowe's in one? Why am I thinking Rob Lowe for some reason? Oh no,
uh,
he's in the fucking Salem's Lot. Return to Salem's
oh
Lot.
yeah, that's right. He
Okay,
is.
that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna drive me crazy because now it's on my fucking letterbox as
Well, you
incomplete.
gotta buy the tape or DVD or something,
I
man.
mean, I'll have to search for it, but right now streaming nowhere.
No, fuck streaming. That's why. Mhm. All right, I'll go. I only have one this week. I started a couple things. I started reading Tom Holland, who directed Fright Night, his Fright Night reimagining. It's the same story as Fright Night, but it has a ton of shit thrown in there. So it's like Jerry's backstory, Billy's backstory, and everything in between. I'm having a blast with it. I mean, I love Fright Night. But Fright Night Origins is fucking sick, and it's supposed to be a trilogy of books, so hopefully it gets them going because I am really liking what I'm reading. But the movie I watched is one we covered a few years ago, and it's Thanksgiving from 2023, directed by Eli Roth, because TerrorVision gave out, or not gave out, but sold a new VHS. So I'm like, come on, let me grab this. It's pretty cool. And the quality is awesome. It's $30, a little pricey, but if you like the movie and you like the those little special editions, I would recommend it. Movie itself it holds up, man. I forgot how absolutely brutal this film is at parts. But the plot is, if you haven't watched it, and you can go back to our episode a few years ago, like I said. But early in the film, it's Thanksgiving night, and they're having pre-Black Friday sales, and they go to this big old store where they're like selling a waffle fucking maker or something, and a riot breaks out, and people die and get trampled, and um one of like the characters that were introduced to early, like the mom of the character or the mom of the film, whatever, she dies, so like everyone's upset naturally. Flash forward a year, And like the boyfriend that got his arm broken and was a star baseball player, he's been missing for a year, dude. Is he the killer? The husband of the woman that was killed is fucking furious, dude. He's out there on the news yelling. Is he the killer? The owner of the shop where everything went down is fucking shady as fuck. Is he the killer? And that's the problem I have with this movie. There's so many characters. I think we covered this back in the day, but there's so many characters in this, it's hard to like attach yourself to one because you have, like I said, those three characters I talked about, then you have a sheriff and you have like a group of kids. It's like five deep, and there's this new boyfriend that doesn't like the old boyfriend, and the old boyfriend's back in the picture. So who's the killer? Meanwhile, you have like the security guard and you have this mean waitress, and you have it says everybody's in the fucking movie. So like I just didn't love like the final girl. I couldn't connect with her that much because there's just so much going on. But Eli Roth, man, he put together a very fun slasher. The kills are fucking phenomenal. I loved them. The brutality of John Carver is just really cool. He's cooking a girl alive. He's feeding her to the family on Thanksgiving. He's snapping dudes' necks and pulling their heads off. It's just he's a brutal killer and I love it. And he feeds a cat. He's a nice guy. Justice for John Carver. I love this movie still. I gave it a solid 4 out of 5. Like I said, watched it on VHS from TerraVision if you want to pick that up. But man, like he announced a sequel, but like where's the sequel? Like I think you're missing your window, Eli Roth. Like this has been what 3 years now since it came out, so you gotta get on it. But Thanksgiving was a hell of a time, and I give it a 4 out of 5.
Very nice. It's coming, but it was supposed to come like 2 years ago. I
Yeah,
feel
it's a little
like.
late, man.
Now he's working on this new film studio he created,
Mm,
like by the fans, for the fans. Fans, give me your money.
or his pocket,
You
as they
won't see
say.
that money ever again, basically. But we're making movies. All right. Yeah, right. I watched 1988's The Blob. I've never seen this one before. So, this was picked by my buddy Mike while we were at the con. And yeah, this one has our girl Shawnee Smith in it, of course, from Saw fame, and also Kevin Dillon. Not Matt, Kevin. Sorry. But this one is basically about I've never seen the original Blob either, but I think it follows a pretty similar plot line, basically about an alien species that like crash lands on Earth and just starts sort of causing havoc to people in this small town. This one reminded me at times kind of like The Thing because like this blob like sort of attacks like people and stuff, but like when it attacks them, like the blob like overtakes them and like reminds me of like when the Thing was attacking people of course in Antarctica. So I thought man, the practical effects in this movie are fucking awesome. Really impressive. Looks really, really cool. I was really loving the first like 2/3 of this movie where the blob slowly like kind of making its way around the town. But then I thought it kind of I wouldn't say fall apart, but I thought it got kind of dull in the third act when the whole sort of town is out and starts attacking the town like as a whole. It sort of took away like the tension for me, and then like the scientists get involved and we kind of find out it's like the government sort of lured it there or whatever. So I didn't love the finale, but I loved the first 2/3. I love the practical effects of this movie. And yeah, I mean, I can see why people really enjoy this one and why it's considered sort of a 80s cult classic. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I probably would have given it higher had I thought the ending stuck a little better, but overall really enjoyed it.
Did you spot Bill Moseley in it?
I didn't.
Yeah,
He makes a little cameo. I may have
he's a
at the
soldier,
time,
yeah.
but
Blink and
yeah,
blink and miss thing.
yeah, nice. Do you guys like that one?
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
memory, yeah, I haven't watched
Yeah.
it recently though.
No, me neither. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
All right. So my next one is a 2025 movie that I watched over on Prime, and I believe Joe talked about it sometime late last year, and that is Shelby Oaks. So Shelby Oaks is the story. It's like kind of like a mockumentary slash found footage film. It's about this group of like YouTubers who do paranormal investigations, and they go out to all these crazy places, and then they go to this one specific like place, and they are basically they're killed while they're there. But the main girl is actually disappeared, so they don't find her. So the story is about them talking about what happened to them, trying to figure out like here's how they died. They're not sure who did it, but here's evidence of things. But there's also maybe a ghost in the background of the evidence that they see because they had filmed everything so you could see stuff. And they're kind of doing this whole mockumentary, and the mom of the girl is being interviewed for that, like inside the documentary. And all of a sudden, she gets a knock at the door, and something happens, which I won't spoil because I think it's one of the best moments in the film. And all of a sudden, the film turns from this point on and becomes a traditional horror film. So it's like the mockumentary ends and then it becomes a traditional horror film. And whatever that event that happens sparks something in the mom, which leads her to investigate her daughter's disappearance because she thinks there are clues now to finding out whether she's dead or she's still alive out there. And the rest of the film is her looking for her and dealing with, is it paranormal or is it actually someone doing something to her daughter or to kill her daughter or whatever the case may be. So I thought this was an interesting film. I actually preferred the mockumentary slash found footage aspect of the film. I just really dig that subgenre of horror, but the kind of regular horror stuff is decent as well. It also hits investigation horror, which I really love. And yeah, it's a pretty good like one-time watch. Where it ultimately goes was a little disappointing slash ridiculous in my opinion, but I could see how some people would like it more than I did. It just, I don't know, there's something about it that kind of irked me, but again, I don't want to spoil it because it's kind of new. So I'd say it's worth checking out, just not going out of your way to checking out. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. That is Shelby Oaks, that you can watch on Prime.
Alrighty. My last one tonight is a 1986 release, a movie called Terror Vision. We reviewed this, I don't think on this
Terror
podcast.
Vision. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Same one?
I think we might have reviewed this in the Three Guys days. I don't think but the reason we watched this one is because there's a great company. I don't know how they get away with it, honestly, but they at the con, they're called the VHS Preservation Society. And what they do is they take like more rare or VHSs that haven't been converted over to, by like Vinegar Syndrome or these bigger companies yet, and they convert them, they burn them essentially like onto DVDs. Definitely not legal, but they're getting
Yeah,
away with it.
bootleg for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, they're definitely bootlegging. But it's a really, man, their setup is awesome. It's like going back to a VHS like video store with all of these like like titles. So I saw TerrorVision on there, and we were trying to think of like what we're gonna watch that night. I was like, fuck. I was like, we should watch Terror. You guys have not none of them besides me had seen TerrorVision. I was like, oh my god, this would be a great group watch because I hadn't seen it in a long time either. But TerrorVision is a Full Moon production. And essentially it's about this like family that they buy like this new sort of cable, like I don't know, satellite dish type thing for their house. While messing with it one night, they end up like contacting like an alien species through the satellites, and this alien being ends up beaming down and gets on Earth and gets into their house and sort of creates havoc with the family. This one most notably stars Diane Franklin, who plays the daughter, and Garrett Graham, who a lot of you guys might know as he plays the dad in Child's Play Part 2, the adoptive father that Chucky kills in the basement. But man, this movie is so fucking weird. So a big plot line in this movie is that like the parents are swingers. So like they bring home like this other couple, and like the whole time they're just like trying to swing together. But the guy they bring home is Greek, and he's like, I like it in the Greek, and like and like there's this whole fucking random thing about how he wants to have sex with the dad rather than the mom, and it's so bizarre. And then you have and then Uncle Rico is in here as well, John Grease, who plays like a metalhead, and he's dating the girl. His name is OD in this, and like it's him. Basically, it's like him, the daughter, and the younger son. like know that this alien is alive, and they're like trying to. We like come to find out that like this alien that beamed down is essentially a pet for like the aliens from their planet. So like he's like a dog essentially. So like he doesn't really like talk, but he's like really like weird looking, and he's like very like sort of playful, but like he constantly just wants to eat. So like he's eating like all of like the people like around the house and stuff like that. But what's cool is like once he eats them, he like can like a part of their body is like still like a part of him. So like there's like a scene where like people are in bed, but like the alien like takes their heads out and like puts them over the blanket. It's a fucking wild movie, man. The practical effects are amazing. The alien looks fantastic. I will say though, like I started, the movie's only an hour and 25 minutes, but I did start to feel the runtime. I was like, oh my God, how long is this movie? And then my buddy was like, it's only an hour and 25 minutes. I was like, it felt like it was 2 hours at one point. So I would say like the final act, it does start to drag a little bit, but it is so fun. It's definitely a great like group watch just because of how fucking bizarre of a movie it is. I give it a 3 out of 5. I think that's a fair rating because it's not. It definitely has its issues, but it is overall a really fun movie, and the practical effects alone are worth the price of admission. So that's TerrorVision from 1986.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that one, Steve?
No, I haven't. Sounds fun
Ooh.
though. I
Yeah.
like classic full moon.
Yeah,
So
you'll like that one.
so the company you're talking about has a website and they have a ton of stuff. And you
Yeah.
watched it on VHS, is that what you said?
Which one?
TerrorVision.
No, TerrorVision we didn't watch on VHS.
Oh, I thought
No,
you bought it. I thought you bought
well,
it from
it's
them.
not on their thing. Isn't it's a DVD?
Oh,
So
okay. So they take the
they
VHS and
take
transfer
and
it.
burn them to DVD. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's where we got it.
Oh, I'm leaving this site then. I want to watch it.
Yeah, they're not actual VHSs. They're
Gotcha.
burn DVDs.
Honestly, dude, I miss the days where their vendors were just bootlegging. Like you had the bootleg guys and you would just get $5 fucking DVDs and shit.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun back in the day.
this guy, I think he was selling them for maybe $10 a piece, which is still pretty. I mean, in
Yeah, it's
this
not
day and
bad.
age, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
It's better than streaming.
I'm just surprised that I get that at like a small horror con, but Monster Mania, I'm
Yeah,
surprised they let that happen.
I agreed. I have no idea how the hell he's been there like every single year too. So I don't know. Maybe he's like friends with them or something like that. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of crazy. I'm sending you guys pictures of like their little setup. It really feels like you're like back at like the video store. It's pretty cool. I'll post it in
I'm,
the Discord at some point too.
I'm
But
excited. I got Horror Hound in like 2.5 weeks, so
oh yeah, nice.
it's
Who's
gonna be
gonna be there?
fun. I got my
Anybody?
list. Yeah, I mean, Bruce Campbell obviously isn't attending. We didn't talk about this, huh?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
So,
Oh
Bruce
yeah,
Campbell
oh
came
Bruce,
down
yeah.
was diagnosed with cancer. So
Yep.
obviously huge in the horror world and, means a lot to us and horror fans. So wishing him a speedy recovery. But he announced that he's canceling all of his convention appearances. Naturally so for the rest of the year. If anyone's giving him a shit, you're a fucking asshole. This guy's going through some shit. So, he was going to be there. But, for me personally, I got a list because I like to, plan out how much it's going to cost. But I'm doing Griffin Davis and David Naughton from American Wolf and London. I'm gonna get a figure signed because I do have David Naughton already, but I'm definitely gonna get the little figure. And then I'm gonna get Dee Wallace. She's gonna be there, so I'm gonna get her on the Hills poster I have that I had Michael Berryman start last year. And then maybe Tyler Main on my Halloween poster. I'm not sure yet because they got a bunch of the Rob Zombie people there. But yeah, it's a loaded con, and I'm looking forward to having fun and just buying shit, man.
There's a company doing Rob Zombie sign in, send in. I'm sorry. So if you
For
wanted to send
Rob
in your
Zombie.
Halloween, yeah, if you want to send in your Halloween poster,
I don't
I
know.
don't know
I
what
gotta
he's gonna charge, but I haven't seen
nah,
prices yet. But I'd guess a couple hundred, maybe.
fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, guessing. I don't know.
I'll let it
Maybe
go.
less. Um.
Oh, and there's a little con I'm going to in May that's gonna have Dr. Satan in it. So I'm gonna go up
Oh,
there just
cool.
for it's like
But
20 bucks to
yeah,
get in or
he doesn't
whatever.
do a lot of cons. I've
Yeah,
never seen
so
him at a con. That's a
if you
good
guys
one.
want them, let me know. Yeah, but it's like 20 bucks to get in. It's like Columbus Horror Con or something. So
Yeah, they just announced Michael Berryman for Salem Horror Fest, so I'm
you
definitely
should
gonna
definitely
meet.
get him, dude.
I'm definitely gonna meet him. I think I'm gonna get him on my poster, my
Oh
big
yeah, yeah.
poster. Yeah,
He's definitely one of the chillest guys I've ever met. So
yeah, he's
be fun.
cool.
Mhm.
Nice. Alrighty, gentlemen. Thank you.
Mhm.
Can't wait to hear the breakdown for that, Todd.
Mhm.
You staying over or just driving back and forth?
Well, Brent lives like 20 minutes from there. So we spend the night and have a little bro
Nice.
down, and we watch movies and look at
Nice.
our
The
purchased
best.
items like little kids. You know, it's fun.
Yes, it's fun.
Little
The best.
sleepovers. Yeah.
Love it. All right. One bed, two beds. You guys all sleep
You do it the
together?
Greek.
I'm trying to bang them both, so we'll see what happens. No,
You're gonna bang him out.
so yeah, TJ and I both bring a air mattress and sleep in Brent's basement, which is, you know, exactly how you think it is, a bunch of horror shit.
Yep.
And then Brent sleeps upstairs because he has a new baby. So, but yeah, we just giggle and we tickle each other, and we
Ooh.
talk about ghost stories and
Love it.
how TJ was raped by a ghost one year, and
Oh.
it's just fun stuff like that.
Good
You know what I mean?
Ghostbuster style.
Yeah.
Nice. Which I guess rest in peace, Jennifer Runyon. She just passed away the other day. Ghostbusters 1. So yeah, rest in peace to her. There was also someone from the Friday the 13th franchise passed away.
Someone
too.
from part 5.
Yeah.
Not one of the big ones, but yeah, it's definitely sad. I mean, you know, those movies are fucking almost
40 years
almost
old.
50
I was thinking
50
about
years
that.
ago,
Yeah.
you know?
I was
50
thinking
years
about that the
ago.
other day. I was like, man, these cons like now, like yeah, like all those like 80 stars, like 40 plus years ago, they're all gonna start passing away.
If you
soon.
don't get them. Like, you gotta
Yeah.
get them now.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Like Linda Hamilton's like 70, so it's like, yeah,
Jeez.
man, like it's crazy.
That's wild, man.
Yep. And then England,
He's up there.
he's yeah, he won't be doing too many more cons. Like, so you got to get him now if you haven't, because unfortunately our horror heroes are slowly going to start passing away.
It's
Sadly.
kind of like shoot, when we first started as younger
Yeah,
teens,
I mean,
and then like people like we're
yeah,
passing
Mrs.
like
Voorhees, you
Yeah.
know, and stuff like that. And Gunner, unfortunately, Gunner died young though. But
yeah, but like new teen horror fans are like, hey, you better meet these people because they're gonna be gone.
right.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot like we did and regret it.
Definitely. It's like I'm curious like who in 30, 40 years is going to be like the big draw at a horror con, you know? Like
I don't know.
Skarsgård, maybe? You think
Probably
Skars-
David Howard Thornton,
Yeah,
Skarsgård.
that's true. Howard Thorne's like the new Freddy right now, so that's true. He can fucking ride that
Oh,
that
yeah,
train for the rest
rightfully
of his
so.
career.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else really, unless the new It kicks a lot of butt. But you said their lines were not good at all, so
The kids, yeah. I mean, they're not going to be back either, you know.
Mhm.
They're one and done.
Right.
Yeah, I think Skarsgård, like once he stops working, like he could fucking ride the con train the rest of his career and be massive.
probably doesn't need to though. That's
No, he does. He probably
He
doesn't.
doesn't
honestly.
now, but like that's what we're saying. In like 20, 30 years, you know, Anya Taylor-Joy, you know, Sophia Lillis,
Yeah.
like all these
Oh,
people,
yeah,
Finn
good point.
Wolfhard, like we don't know what their status is going to be. Maybe they're going to be living off that. Hey, remember Stranger Things? That was a thing 30
Right.
years ago.
Here's my follow-up question though. Is there an age cutoff for us to go to a con and meet somebody?
Oh fuck no.
I
No?
don't
So
think
you're
so.
80 years old and you're like, hey.
I'm down for it, man, because like there are people I see there that are like in their 60s, 70s going to cons. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That's what I want to do. You know, like I want to, you know, you're a fan for life, you know? So I think it's
Honestly, like when I'm at a con and there's someone in that age range, like in line, they're usually like the best person to talk to because they'll tell you stories about people that, like, oh yeah, I met Vincent Price at this
Jeez.
theater in 1975, and they have like some great fucking stories that you're not going to get from anyone else. So yeah, I think there's no age, man. That's what's
Especially
fun about
people-
cons for everyone, except
Yeah,
the fucking
especially-
prices can't keep
Oh,
going up.
Ugh. Can we talk about prices?
What was Linda's price?
Linda was, I believe she was 80, which isn't bad.
For an
For-
A-list
for-
actress,
She's pretty big, right?
yeah, she's
So,
huge.
can we talk about the 8 kids though?
Oh my God, it better not be more than 40.
They were 50, and
That's
then 80 combo.
ugh,
So if
awful.
they should be 50 with a free photo. I
They should be
think.
fucking 20 with
Well,
a
they
free
should-
photo.
They should. I mean, no one's 20 anymore,
I
right?
know.
So it's like 40 is the new 20. So they should have been 40, but they were 50. But then 80 combo, like it should be 50 with the free photo, man. Like you were
Mhm.
only in one thing. Like we need to relax a little bit. So that I was like, oh, that sucks. But
Hey, oh, sorry, I was just thinking about who might be big. Rohan Campbell, right? If he keeps doing horror,
so he was. I thought
like in
fair
30
40.
years. No,
He was
I
40.
meant like in 30 years, yeah. 40? Perfect.
He was 40, 60
Yeah.
combo. I thought was fair.
Fine.
For
Yeah.
someone like him, totally fine. Who else was like high that I was like, ooh, oh, Ellen Lutter, $50. She was fucking.
What was she?
Sackhead Jason for 10 seconds.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And then
Yes,
Pennywise
but she was the
is
costume designer for all the other Friday the 13th, and we just went through
oh
this.
great, yeah, how exciting. It's cool, but like man, to pay like that much
50?
is
Oof.
insane. And then Pennywise's stunt double, $50.
Lame.
Get
Lame.
out of here, people. Katie and Micah, though, I thought were very fair. They were $40 each, so I mean they're very
That's
fair. Yeah.
that's good.
Elizabeth Shue, I think, was 80. I mean, she's pretty big though,
She's
right?
fucking. I
Karate
saw
Kid and
pictures
stuff.
from. She's gorgeous, man. Like, gosh
Oh
damn.
yeah, definitely. I think
Mm.
Skeet's up to like 80 now. I mean, Scream's
He's
getting
riding. He's
big.
riding that wave. Yeah.
Yeah, Scream's getting, bigger and bigger all the time, so that doesn't surprise me. I didn't see what Ethan Embry was charging. I know Gayton was 100, which makes
What?
sense. I mean, dude, Stranger Things is like the biggest thing right now,
I
so he can get a
guess
dude. His line was fucking massive all day too, so he was making the bank.
he was a cool kid though. You took the picture, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. He I didn't even like put my hand out. He like put his hand out to shake my hand, which I thought was like really cool. Like especially
You
in a
know what's
photo.
wild?
Hmm.
They gave Gaten autographs and bandbox. Like that's
Did they really?
Yeah,
what his
wow. Back in
career
the day.
trajectory. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he signed his hat there and put him in bandboxes. Yeah,
Good
it
for
was
him.
either that or Linda Blair. You to get one of the two. I got Linda Blair in mine,
Jeez.
but just to show like his career trajectory. Like,
Good for him.
yeah, no, for sure.
Ride
And
ride the wave, man.
I
Hell
actually
yeah.
posted his little card on our Discord because he was actually fair. A lot of the stuff wasn't overcharged, like name, all that stuff. You know, like he wasn't being like because that's the thing that really irks me these days. All more than the price is all these fucking like. Okay, if you sign this type of item, it's this price. If you put the my character name, it's this price. If I put your
Yeah.
name, it's this price. If I put five, oh, it's just like fucking hell. I don't want to have to read a goddamn like manual before
Yeah.
meeting you. It's
The
just
Yeah.
the only thing I 100% agree with is like if people want a fucking
a
three
quote or something.
paragraph
Yeah,
thing,
sure,
obviously don't do that, or you're gonna charge an X
sure.
much more money. But like usually it's like a fucking quick. Like I'm looking at my poster right now. It's like, hey Todd, nice brains. Like, okay, it's a quick thing. It doesn't take them more than 40 seconds. It's like, come on, really?
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah.
that would be like you talk about that poster, he'll charge you because it's a poster. He'll
Right.
charge you for character name and he'll charge you
That's
for a fucking
stupid.
quote. Like that's yeah, it's
Nice.
crazy. It's just like
Nickel and dime.
yeah, and then the Funko Pops is different, and then if they're cards like baseball type cards, that's
Yeah.
another price. Like fuck off.
That's
Like
also
or
on that's more on the agent though, I think, than the
yeah, but
celebrity.
they're all doing it right.
personally.
It's like
They are.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
slowly.
No, definitely. Yeah, because Alec Baldwin was maybe one of the worst offenders of that. It was like 8 by 10, $80. Anything else, 100. Add a character name, $30. Add a quote, $40.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking
That's
insane.
yeah.
I couldn't believe it. And I think I paid the extra like $20 to get his character name on it, and because
That's so ridiculous,
like Gina
man.
Davis, like I already put hers on there, I think. So I was like, I'll pay the $20 on both their character names are on like this piece, but it's crazy. Like $20 just to put a character name, but
So Steve, you're not gonna charge extra if someone brings a Poogasm replica for you to sign?
Fucking right now, I'm charging 0 for my autograph. I mean, I can't say the same for Cody. He's going to be huge one day.
Oh,
But
Cody's fucking a
but
beast in this
for
movie.
me, yeah, I'll be begging you. I'll be like, hey, you want a $5 bill with this autograph? Oh, it's,
Yeah, I'll pay you to do it.
yeah, I'll like insert myself in pictures. Yeah.
Oh boy.
No,
Nice.
Dude,
it's,
speaking of Cody, I was just editing the scene where he's being very violent and he is fucking excellent. I
Hmm.
cannot stress this enough. He's so
yeah,
good in it.
he-
And you guys are in
he's
person,
someone.
so it's fucking so good.
Yeah, get him now. What I'm saying, if you're going May 16th, get his autograph now because in 20, 30 years, when he fucking charges 200 plus 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 plus,
Yeah.
it's
Plus he's like fucking 6'5", right, or something. So he can be
6'7",
like
I
every
think, yeah.
6'7". He can be every slasher in the universe right now
no,
because of his height.
exactly. No,
Cody's a beast.
him and like there's a few actors. There's one in Todd Short, one in Joe Short, and one and the over one. None of mine. Mine are all like I'm awful. So yeah, there's some standouts in our film that I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to.
yeah. Yeah, my niece
Man, damn.
killed it, man. She was amazing.
Like
She-
everyone was good, but she like stood out.
Absolutely, yeah. You'll want her autograph for sure if you go on May 16th. 'cause
I will.
She's
I'll
a
be
star.
in line. Yeah.
She's the star of my movie for sure. Plus both demon character, both people who don the demon costume will be there as well. See,
right.
well, actually, I think my
Well,
entire cast will be there. So yeah, if anyone wants, we should maybe we should print out some posters. So if people want to buy them, we can sell some on the side or something at that premiere. We'll see. Everyone was telling me we should have charged for it. I'm like, no, I mean, no need. It's our gift to you.
we don't feel like
So like,
getting
don't you
refunds
want to make
after,
money? Don't you want to make money off this movie? I'm
No.
like, no,
No, we just want it out
Fuck
there,
it.
and yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, all right. There's our little
That went on for
off,
a while. Are we
yeah,
doing
there's
trivia now?
a little off the tracks thing. But I enjoy that sometimes.
Hey, you know what?
It's fun,
Sometimes you
it's
just
fun
gotta
discussion sometimes.
get
So
off the
Todd,
rails.
let's bring this back in and
Mhm.
let us know them scores for trivia.
All right, Joe leading 13 to Steve's 12 to my 8 for Q1. I'm going to lead off today
Hmm.
because I have some Leprechaun related trivia. So let's see how well you paid
Ooh.
attention to the film. All right, so what does Leprechaun do to lure the old lady in the opening of this, to the suitcase where he was hiding? But I need the title of the song that he was singing. So Leprechaun
Oh.
sings a song. The old
Twinkle
lady
Little
hears it.
Star.
Incorrect.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Correct.
Ah,
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Does he not sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star?
He
Not
does
that
it. I
moment.
think he does it another point
Yeah,
to
because he
Oz,
sings
maybe.
2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful little voice.
All
All
right.
right,
All right,
I'll go
Joey's up.
next. Mine's also Leprechaun related.
Oh my God.
I have a theme today.
Oh,
Leprechauns.
Leprechaun.
Green.
It is not Leprechaun.
Warwick
tell you-
Davis.
I'll tell you the theme. It is Irish horror.
Oh,
Irish.
Whether the movie could have been filmed there,
Hmm.
it could have just been Irish actors, but Irish horror in general.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
In what movie does the Leprechaun go to Las Vegas?
3.
I think I heard 2 and then I heard
I said
3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
3. Steve is correct. It is
Oh.
3.
3, 4 is in space. 5 and 6 are in the hood.
What's the last one? In the hood? besides
of that series, it's Back to the Hood.
Back to the Hood? Ah,
Yeah.
very nice.
All right. So I also have a theme this week, but my theme will not help you at all. So it's more something fun for the listeners. So the way that we pick these movies is basically me, Joe, and Todd just like alternate who gets to pick the film. And I was getting a little like thin on my list. So these 3 movies are on deck for me right now. They're things I might pick in the relatively soon future. So we'll
On
just a
Dick for Steve.
on Dick, yes, on Dick. All right. So first one. Yes, I wish. I actually wrote the subtitle to all the Poogasm films as just for fun. I'll tell you guys one day. Anyway, so the first one is a IMDb parental guide. We are starting with sex and nudity.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very short shower scene about an hour in.
Ah.
Doesn't help you at all. Violence and gore. In the first scene of the movie, a man commits suicide jumping off a balcony.
Ouch.
Profanity. I don't know who wrote this, but it's hilarious. God's name is used in vain a couple of times throughout the film. Once at 15 minutes and 16 seconds, and once around 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 24 seconds. This is considered very explicit by Christians, and many of which who may want to skip over this specific language.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, yeah, literally.
But they're fine with suicide and stuff.
Apparently the rest of the film's fine, but I think they probably say goddamn twice in the movie. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. A man looks over some photos of old colleagues. They're all holding alcoholic drinks.
It happens. It happens.
So none of that was really good, to be honest.
Yeah.
But there are 2 frightening, intense scenes. The first one's okay, a good hint. But the second one, if you don't know it, you don't know this movie.
Okay.
First one. A few jump scares and a very dark atmosphere throughout. As this film is directed by the same man who made the original film, it retains the traditional dread and unsettling tone of horror. But this is the giveaway. A woman is chased up a staircase by a ghostly woman who grabs and breaks her cell phone. An unnamed security guard offers to check for her and protect her. He is seen walking down the hall, and there's a moment of tension as it's unclear whether or not the ghost will get him.
No clue. The
Sounds,
ghost breaks your cell phone?
that part sounds vaguely familiar, but
I'm fairly certain you've both seen it.
What the fuck is a ghost breaking phones for? That's not cool.
Hmm.
Uh,
And there was a big hint if you listen to the, jumping off the balcony, and that first frightening intense scene. There's a key word in there that would help a lot.
say it again.
All right, I will.
All right.
A few jump scares and a very dark atmosphere throughout, as this film is directed by the same man who made the original film.
oh, so it's a remake. Okay. The Last Shift.
Wrong. Good guess though. You want to guess?
I don't have any guess.
All right.
Nothing.
Yeah, that was basically the hint because it's easy if you think about it. So the movie is The Grudge.
Oh.
A very famous staircase scene where the
Jujan.
We should probably cover that at some point.
That's what these are. They're like on deck for me for my next pick. So.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yep.
Remember the little like
We did do
Yeah.
Ring You and The Ring.
We did.
Oh.
we did double feature that?
We did the Ring and Ring in the same episode.
Oh,
Same
right.
episode, yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
have to do The Grudge and The Grudge at some point.
Yeah.
And then we could do The Ring versus The Grudge.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. I need to watch those. Like
I've never seen it,
that
but
they merge and fucking start fighting. It's
hey,
crazy
Freddy
shit.
versus Jason, why not?
Yeah, Anaconda versus.
We were supposed to get Leprechaun
Like
versus
Placid.
Candyman at one point. So.
Yes, we were. Did Tony Todd tell us that?
I mentioned that. I think I asked him about it in the interview, and
Yeah,
he
he talked
confirmed
about-
that
yeah.
it was a thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, back to me, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So in Thanksgiving, the main girl has a new boyfriend, right?
Mhm.
And her friend group does not fucking like him. They all meet at a diner, and the new boyfriend brings what to try to impress the friend group?
Can you repeat that? I missed the
Yep.
first part.
So the main girl has a new boyfriend, right?
In what movie?
In Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So her new boyfriend, the old boyfriend was a baseball player, but she's got a new one.
Yep.
Her friend group does not like this guy. They all meet at a diner for lunch. He brings what
Oh,
to try to impress the group?
football tickets.
You're right.
Oh, wow.
Damn, this fucking kid.
Patriot
This
tickets. I
fucking
think
guy,
it was that.
Patriot. Versus who though? Patriots versus who? Do you remember?
That I don't remember.
Steelers.
Maybe Steelers. All right.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Steelers, baby.
I'm telling you, quarter one Joe is
That one
unstoppable.
was fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Guess the movie based off of this IMDb information. This movie was released in the year 1986 with an R rating, clocking in at 1 hour and 29 minutes. Categorized as folk horror, fantasy, mystery, and
Yeah.
thriller.
Mm.
Currently sitting at a 5.2 out of 10
Respectable.
over on IMDb with no Metascore, apparently. Maybe too long ago, maybe.
Maybe.
Director George Pavlou,
Costanza. Oh.
Oh.
and starring David Dukes,
Mm.
Kelly Piper,
Nope.
Hugh O'Connor,
Nope.
Cora Venus Lunny,
Oh, it's the name right there.
Mm.
Ronan Wilmot,
Oh.
and Henrik von
Henrique.
Schellendorf.
Ah, Henrique. Know him well. Of the Van Schellendorf's family.
Right.
Tagline: Someone has awakened him. Tagline 2:
Oh.
He lives again to feed again.
Oh, he's hungry.
Tagline 3: He's pure evil, pure power, pure terror.
Pure sexy.
Think of the plot. Think of the theme. Might help you.
Irish. Irish.
I can't think
maybe.
of too many Irish.
He's awake again. He's fucking hungry again. It's Irish related somehow.
We
86.
reviewed this on one of the podcasts. I don't think this one, but I think it was perhaps our
Jesus
old
Christ.
podcast.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. I got nothing.
Nothing. All right.
Is that your final?
I'll give you the writer. This could be a dead giveaway.
Okay.
Writer, Clive Barker.
Hellraiser 2?
Incorrect.
I honestly don't know.
Hellraiser?
Incorrect.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
I don't know.
Ivy,
I assume you've seen this, Steve, but maybe you never have. I know Todd and I definitely have.
Clive Barker. He's back. He's hungry. He's horny. That's Pinhead, dude.
It's not.
It's Pinhead. He's horny.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know.
I honestly.
Nothing.
No. All right. The movie is Rawhead Rex.
Oh, I hate that movie, dude. And it's Irish. Good. No, yeah, dang it.
Mhm.
All right. Good one.
All right. So another one that is on deck for me. Guess
Have
the
you seen that
movie-
one, Steve?
I haven't.
You haven't? All right.
Guess the movie by the actors.
Oh.
I will name
Okay.
them all because anyway, it is. First one, Mira Sorvino,
No.
Patrick Dempsey,
No one.
Abe Vigoda,
Mm.
Patrick O'Neill, Danny Aiello, Scott Bloom,
Mm.
Paul Sorvino.
Oh.
And now we're getting
Goodfellas.
into, yes, of Goodfellas fame.
Mimic.
Now wrong.
Shit.
Oh,
So-
he blew his load. I love
Yeah.
it.
This is a guess.
There are two
Good
more,
guess.
and then I'll give you the last one after Todd
Okay.
guesses. So the other two are Garrett Morris and Andrea Marcovici. I'm
Hmm.
only leaving out the star, but I will tell you once Todd guesses.
Lake Placid. We already
Yeah,
covered that.
Sorvino definitely hasn't been in a lot of horror movies.
Yeah. All right. So the main star, and this will probably be a giveaway if you know who this is Michael Moriarty.
No idea who that is.
I
You
know
don't
the
know that?
name. I know the name.
You'd know his face too, for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm thinking of Aaron Moriarty from
No,
The
definitely
Boys.
not. Yeah.
Michael
Oh, I
Moriarty.
wonder if they're related though. But
I'll know his face, eh? It stars him like he's the main character.
he is the main character. Yeah.
Shoot.
What year did this come out?
This is
Movies that Steve wants to
it's
cover.
it's in the 80s.
80s? Okay.
Movies that Steve wants to cover. I'm looking at a VHS, so I'm not. This is my guess. House.
Wrong.
Dang it.
I got
Joe,
nothing.
No.
No.
So the movie I was going for, Michael Moriarty, also known for Q, the Winged Serpent, but not this film is actually The Stuff.
Ah, yes.
Oh, he's a fucking sleazy fucker.
That'd be a fun one. I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of cum everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Do we want a Leprechaun question or a Thanksgiving question?
Sure. Thanks. Rather Leprechaun.
Leprechauns fits the
Leprechaun?
theme better.
So then I could feel stupid, even though I watched it like 2 days ago.
All right. Well, let's get it quick. How old is Leprechaun?
400 years old?
Incorrect. He says it.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
I want one more guess.
Incorrect. Steven.
I watch other movies. I don't know if I'm confusing them, but
He tells the cop. He's like, "What are you,
800
fucking 10?"
800 years old.
Incorrect. The aunt, Joe?
I'm sure there's an exact number there.
It's not anything fancy.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
No, you're good? Okay.
I'm not
Correct
gonna
answer
guess.
is 600.
I was gonna guess that. Shit, I
You should have
should.
guessed
Okay.
it, you bitch.
Damn it.
Nothing to
All
lose.
3 letterbox reviews.
Oh.
Can you guess the movie?
I'll try.
Probably not.
And I'm pretty sure we've definitely all seen this. It's not bad, but it's not
Not
great either. Honestly, this didn't really feel like an A24 film.
Hmm.
It has some good moments of suspense, I'll give it that. And the main actress as the mother, Sayana Karslake, is
sheep.
very convincing.
Oh, lamb?
The land.
Incorrect. But the whole
Like Cousin Steve's guess.
No, I was just correcting you. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. But this movie just doesn't have anything particularly special going for it. I kept waiting for some sort of reveal to elevate the story, but it never happened.
It's my review, I think.
No, it's
No?
not.
Oh.
Nope. All right, next. The rural Irish atmosphere is something that immediately draws me into any film. In spite of the plot taking place in current time, there's something so creepy and far.
I know what it is. I
There's
just don't
something that's
fucking know
so
the name.
creepy and far behind about the remote locale and its
Oh,
backwoods way of life.
is it Men?
It is not.
No.
Director Lee Cronin manages to conjure up a few genuinely terrifying sequences, and it's not hard to see why A24 decided to include this slow burn thriller in their lineup. It's smart, underrated, thinking man's quote unquote horror film that the studio has come to be known for. Whether or not you will enjoy it depends almost entirely on your ability to appreciate slow build thrillers. And then finally, halfway through, I was like, oh no, this film is boring. But then an 8-year-old throws an adult woman across a room, and I was immediately
Whoa, I'm
activated.
way off in
Oh,
my thought then.
yeah, me too.
An 8-year-old you said threw her across the room and then what?
And I was immediately activated.
Okay. Jeez.
8-year-old. Brightburn?
Incorrect.
I don't think it's A24. I mean,
Um,
I,
Year 2019.
oh, definitely not my second guess either. Shoot. So my first guess was gonna be that one. Remember that one we watched where that dude, like his wife's cheating on him, and then like he thinks there's like people living in the walls, and then he kills himself, and he convinces his kid to kill himself by jumping out of a car. That was my original guess. We covered that. Yeah, it's
Steve,
called.
yeah.
you guys have both
When
rated
Evil
this.
Lurks.
You guys have both
Yes.
rated this. You guys have both rated this movie.
Both rate this fucking.
Todd gave this a half a star, and Steve gave this 2.5.
Oh.
Oh wow. Half
And
a
I gave it 3.
Wow. Shoot.
Director Lee Cronin, big director.
Yeah, it's a bit, I can't think of this at all.
Lee Cronin. I was gonna say the Babadook, but it's on 2019.
Yeah,
Uh,
or A24, I think. So
Yeah, hate that
Diana Kerslake is the main actress.
Sits
James
along.
Quinn Markey, Simone Kirby, Steve Wall. Ever heard of them?
Is it the one where she's in the forest and there's a cupcake?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Just
No? All right. The movie was the Irish film, The Hole in the Ground.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I didn't like that one. Obviously,
don't remember at all.
neither did Todd. Apparently,
Yeah, half star. Yeah, good
All
stuff.
right. My final question, and another of my on deck films here.
On deck.
In Signs, how does Mel Gibson know M. Night Shyamalan's character before the unfortunate accident?
Mel Gibson was the priest.
No, how does he know like M. Night Shyamalan's character? Like, what is he
Oh.
to him before the accident?
Oh, he's a
Wait,
realtor.
what? Can you repeat that?
In
Please?
Signs, how does Mel Gibson know M. Night Shyamalan's character before the unfortunate accident?
Oh, so he knew him before he hit his wife?
He did,
Oh,
because he was something to him.
really? Oh, a priest? Wait, did Todd just say
I
that?
already guess so. Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Like I said, Mel Gibson was the priest, so that's how we
Yeah.
know him, but apparently not.
I don't remember that plot point.
I said realtor already too.
Have
so
we
it's
ever
still good.
covered Signs?
No, that's why it's on deck.
Move,
for-
children! Vamonos!
Yeah,
It's a great one.
yeah,
It's great.
yeah. Signs.
I hope it holds up.
So actually, while you guys are thinking, listeners, let me know which one should I pick out of these: Signs, The Grudge, or The Stuff for my next pick.
So how does he know M. Night Shyamalan's character? He was his wife's coworker.
Wrong.
No.
His
That's
wife's.
an interesting question. When this is talked about at some point?
Mhm.
Interesting.
He's the mayor.
Wrong.
Well, Mel's the priest, but what did he do for a living? I can't remember what
Mel Gibson?
Shyamalan. No,
Oh.
Shyamalan's
Well,
character.
that's the answer.
That's the thing.
Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember what he did for a living. I don't recall. Yeah, I don't know.
You guys go.
I'm gonna throw out one more thing.
Yeah,
Teacher.
sure.
He was the
No,
teacher.
He wasn't.
No? Fuck.
So the answer was he was his vet.
Oh,
Veterinarian.
Yeah.
Drunk driving. Fucking M. Night Shyamalan, dude. You fucking weirdo.
So something I actually learned
Fucking
while
geek.
looking
Hey.
up this film is that Mark Ruffalo was actually supposed to be opposite Mel Gibson,
No, that
but
would have been good.
he had a brain tumor,
Oh, wow.
and he left the film because of the brain tumor, which ended up being benign, and they gave it to Joaquin Phoenix
Wow.
because of that.
I think it would have worked.
Jeez.
That's one I feel like could have worked either way.
Yeah, but
I think
Joaquin is so good in it.
he is. I feel like Mark Ruffalo would have been good too, though. Like,
Yeah.
but they're both good. They're both good actors, and I could see it working either way
Yeah.
on that one.
But I definitely want to know, listeners, which one of these do you think I should pick next?
Mm-hmm.
So the Cum movie.
The movie, The Grudge, and then The Sign.
Would you say Sixth Sense is still Shyamalan's best?
Yes.
Or would you say,
Yeah, for sure.
probably right. This
Suppose
Sign's probably his second best, right?
I don't know. I love Unbreakable.
Unbreakable is good.
Mhm.
I would
Signs
go
is a little
Signs
ridiculous.
personally. It is. It gets a little silly,
But
but
yeah, if we review
there's some
it, or
great
at one
moments in
point when we
Signs, though.
review it,
There's
we'll
some
talk
great
about it.
moments though.
Oh yeah, one of the best scares ever, I think.
Yeah.
Period.
Move, children.
Um,
Vámonos.
Yeah.
All right, rough night for me. It's, Joe 2, Steve 1, myself 0. Joe's he's inching away, 15 to 13 to 8. So
Hmm.
can he
Love
be
it.
stopped? Can Steve catch him?
Maybe
We'll see. Stay tuned.
we shall see.
Oh,
Tune in.
tune in every week.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. And now it is time for our main event of the evening, 1992's Leprechaun. I'm the Leprechaun.
Don't remember that. quote.
That's from Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, yeah.
Oh, okay. We're
Directed
young.
by Mark Jones. And starring Ken Olant, Mark Holton, Shay Duffin, John Sanderson, Jennifer Aniston in her first role ever, a young 22-year-old Jennifer Aniston.
First starring
And
role.
first starring role. What else did she do before this? Anything?
She was in Mac and
Commercials?
Mac and Me,
Oh,
baby. She's in
Wow.
McDonald's and Mac and
Me.
Me.
Yeah, she worked for McDonald's on Mac and
Love
Me.
it. And of course, Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun. Plot. An evil, sadistic leprechaun goes on a killing rampage in search of his beloved pot of gold. Simple. But Todd, no, it's not simple.
Hmm?
Your plot synopsizes. So let us
Synopsizer.
know a little bit more about this movie.
All right, so we begin with this little tights wearing little fucking creep, dude. He's a leprechaun. He's in his little leprechaun cave. He's fawning over his gold, okay? He's talking shit about everything. He's like, if anyone's gonna get my gold, I'll fucking kill him, dude. I'm like, Britch, you're fucking 2 feet tall, homie. You're not killing anybody. All right, guess what? This Matlock wearing fucking suit, that's a reference for the older crowd. He got his gold. How did he do it? That's a question, you guys. How the fuck this idiot steal Leprechaun's gold? Who knows? But he takes it back to his house in North Dakota. His Irish wife's there. And he's like, hey, we're fucking rich, dude. We got this fucking gold. Uh-oh, no, Leprechaun. He's like, no, you're not. No, you don't. I'm coming after you. He manages to trap the leprechaun in a crate with a four-leaf clover before he, has a stroke and shit or a heart attack or something like that. And then leprechaun's trapped, man. Fast forward a little bit, 10 years later, and Jennifer Aniston and her father are moving out to North Dakota in O'Grady's house that we just saw in the opening of the film. She's a fucking annoying, ungrateful little brat in this, dude. Constantly complaining. I'm from LA. I don't want to be in the dirt. How about I go to the hotel, Dad, and you can visit me once a week? Bitch, shut up. I guarantee he put you through college, took care of your ass, and you're giving him shit the whole time. He's just trying to be a good dad, trying to have bonding time, and you're over here complaining about shit. All right. We meet the three guys that paint, led by a handsome guy, which I couldn't name, Alex and Ozzy. Ozzy's a little bit special needs, and he's an older guy, or not older guy, I don't know how old he is, but Alex is like, what, fucking 12 maybe? And Alex is like almost his keeper at this point. Not clear if they're related, like brothers or anything, but anyway. They're over there painting. Jennifer Aniston suddenly has a change of heart. She sees heart throb with his triceps flexing as he's painting, right? So she's like, you know what, Dad, we can fucking chill here. Of course, Ozzy goes down the basement. Leprechaun kind of tricks him. He escapes, and no one believes him that there's a leprechaun loose. And a little bit earlier, though, Ozzy and Alex saw a fucking rainbow, and they're, oh shit, let's go find the pot of gold, which they do. Dumbass Ozzy swallows a piece of gold, and now Leprechaun wants his fucking gold, dude. And he's not going to stop. And we follow these characters as they fight the Leprechaun. No one believes them. Cops are involved, and all that shit in between. Yeah, man. I mean, a classic. Watched this one, X amount of times. Warwick Davis is obviously amazing in it. Jennifer Aniston, fucking annoying as hell. I forgot how annoying she is in this. Ozzy, love him, hate him. I'm indifferent. Alex, same. The dad, whatever. But the standout is Warwick Davis and his performance in this, because I think there's a lot of issues with this, but without him just nailing it would be a lesser film. So I got my notes here, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, I've seen a Leprechaun a ton of times at this point in my life. Watched it a bunch as a kid. It was like one of those horror movies that I just, whatever, for whatever reason, just gravitated towards as a child a lot. I think because of Warwick Davis, obviously, and the Leprechaun character. It was just like a fun type like horror movie that wasn't like overly scary. So as a kid, it was one that I thought was always fun to watch. Plus, I really like Alex and Ozzy. They're definitely the two, besides Warwick, they're easily the two best characters in this movie. Everyone else is honestly pretty forgettable. But sort of that sort of with Ozzy sort of like childlike wonderment, and like, Alex being a kid himself, obviously you sort of, gravitate towards those two characters the most, I think. I think it's a B movie, obviously, but for a B movie, it's pretty impressive. Like, especially the makeup work on Warwick. Like, kudos to the makeup people on this movie, because this movie potentially could have been extremely forgettable, and horrible. Like, had you not done Warwick up with a great makeup, even with a great performance. If he looks like shit, no one's gonna like this movie. Wouldn't have become a franchise, you know what I mean? So kudos to Warwick and the makeup department, and just practical effects in general throughout this entire movie. Yeah, man, it's a fun movie. It's good. It definitely has a bunch of issues, especially like there's like a 30-40 minute thing where like no one dies and just nothing really super interesting is happening. And that can be grating. But anytime, obviously, Warwick is Leprechaun is on screen, it's awesome and it's always fun. He has some good one. Well, he has his good one-liners. I love the fact that he's obsessed with shining shoes, even on dead bodies. It's just a great like running joke throughout the entire movie. Everyone always talks about Jennifer Aniston, but she's fucking so forgettable in this movie. It's unbelievable. And she hates this movie. It's like it's a movie she wishes she never made, and it's a movie that she like hates talking about. So we should be talking more about Warwick rather than Jennifer Aniston in this movie.
Yeah, like you guys, I've seen this a bunch of times. I will say that, so I'd already rated it on Letterboxd, and I think I'm going in a little lower than the last time because, like Joe said, there's a good period where nothing happens here, and the kills are pretty unmemorable. Like they're
True.
pretty dull, to be honest. And Leprechaun, he's a great character. That's really what makes this movie. But like you said, you take him away, you take Warwick away, and that makeup, and the movie's really nothing. It's not that good of a movie, but he really makes it because of that amazing makeup and his performance here. There are a lot of weird things too that I noticed as I'm like, watching it for reviews always different than watching it for like just for fun. And I have a bunch of notes about just like weird things that happen in the background, but it's still an enjoyable movie. It's an easy to watch movie. It doesn't feel too long. And I love, Ozzy and Alex. I think they're a great little duo. And yeah, I feel bad for Ozzy, man. Like, and Alex means well, but then he says things, you're like, oh man, poor Ozzy. But yeah, it's like a decent one, I think. But it did spawn a franchise. I think two or three, I forget which, if it's two or three, I think are actually better films than this one, but it's still a good way to start this new franchise.
Cost $900,000 to make, so definitely a low budget,
That's
and it
wild
made.
considering they got Warwick Davis. Like even
Mhm.
he was somewhat known at that time, right? So
I mean, what had he done though that
like
was bigger
Willow and
besides?
Star
Oh,
Wars.
okay. Yeah, but he was just an Ewok in Star
Yeah,
Wars.
he
He
was
wasn't
just
really.
Ewok, but he wasn't Willow. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I still think like for this time, like early 90s, I still don't think like like little people were like still taken seriously yet, like as
no,
actors, you know what I mean? So I think he was probably still having trouble finding work, like even though he's a legend,
yeah.
obviously,
yeah,
like today and whatnot, but back then I'm sure he was still struggling, a struggling actor.
Yeah. 8.5 million off that though, so
nice.
not
That's
bad.
impressive.
Not as much as I thought it would
Was
have
this
made.
a theater? Did this get a theater release, or was this like a straight to
Yeah, opening
DVD thing?
weekend
It was,
2.4
yeah.
mil, yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
interesting.
Um, but I did Google, are tarantulas in North Dakota? The answer is no.
Yeah, it's
So
funny. I actually wrote that
unwatchable.
down too. Like I'm like, damn, I don't know how
Unwatchable.
people in the south of the U.S. live. with just like giant spiders and scorpions and snakes just constantly just there.
So Asa, who's a buddy and listens to the show, he sent me a picture of like a fucking giant tarantula on his window in Oklahoma. I'm like, fuck that. Burn the house down.
Seriously.
Uh,
Was
but
this shot on like a set, or was that like an actual like house
I
and
don't know.
like farm house or
Actually, let's
whatever?
see. Filming locations right here. Cafe was filmed in various locations. Oh, it was filmed on Big Sky Ranch. It was like
It
I
was
think a
like a
studio-owned
ranch
property.
set. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah. I don't know. It's because like when I was first watching the movie, I'm like, oh man, you know what? I think I might get that Leprechaun replica. This is really fun. And then it gets to that point where you guys are talking about where it just drags. I'm like, you know what? I don't need to spend $500 on that fucking thing.
Man, the sequels are better though. Like I think
Yeah, I gotta watch
two
them.
and three are the height of the franchise. Like 2 and 3 are both are better movies. The kills go up, and like Leprechaun becomes like more of sort of the iconic character that he becomes.
Yeah, I agree. And they, from memory, it's been a while since I've seen them, but I think they dropped the whole shoe thing like after two, and just things like that in this movie. Yeah, I think they 2 and 3 are definitely better. Four is you need to watch four too because
Four is
four is
horrible, dude.
yeah, but it's like
It's so
so
bad.
horrible that it's like watchable, especially with a group.
Yeah. Was he
Yeah,
the first one that goes to space? Is Leprechaun the first
uh,
icon that go to space?
I
He
don't know
might
if
be.
it's him or Jason.
Jason, it was definitely
Is
Leprechaun before Jason.
was it? It wasn't that
Yeah.
far between each other though. So
Todd, Google this shit. Let's find out. I'm pretty confident Leprechaun definitely went to space before Jason, though.
the space race, the
Oh
horror
yeah,
space race.
way before
Yeah.
96
Okay.
to 2002
Okay.
for Jason.
Yeah.
Nice.
So can we talk
Go ahead.
about how the painting in this movie? So they
They
hire
can't paint for
three
shit.
guys that paints. They paint like 3 boards, and then which blue, by the way, blue and red. The house. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that. So Ozzy goes into the house, comes back like 3 minutes later, and Jennifer Aniston and the third brother, who we don't know, the sexy one, they're full of blue paint on them, but they haven't painted a fucking goddamn thing. So what happened out there? Like, what are they doing?
They're playing grab ass, man.
Yeah, and they're
Plus,
out
like
of paint. They actually say, "Oh, we're out of paint." What the fuck did you paint? You didn't
they
paint
painted each
anything.
other clearly.
Yeah. Oh my
They were
god.
rolling around in the yeah, that's awful color. I was thinking like, what the fuck? It's not
They're
even
not
like
all
a
brother. Are any of them related though?
I don't know
Like
what the dynamic is
really?
because Ozzy's
Ozzy, I don't
special
think is.
needs, right?
I don't
So
think they're
who's
all.
his
I never.
caregiver
I
or
never
whatever?
thought they were three brothers, but I guess they could
Yeah,
be.
like why else would he be hanging out with
Yeah.
a kid and someone who's special needs? I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think he. I don't know. He just doesn't seem the
It's
type that
also a
would do
small
other.
ass town, so maybe
Yeah.
he kind of reminds me of the guys from Tremors where they do like every job in the town.
Right.
This guy's probably
Each
painting
has
the
a sign
houses.
that says 3 guys
Yeah,
that, and they just changed the
everything.
word. Yeah.
I got a question about O'Grady though. Like honestly, how the fuck did he outsmart the Leprechaun in the first place to get the gold?
But he also outsmarted the leprechaun to put him away for
Twice.
yeah. So I mean,
I don't
maybe
know,
he's
man.
just a drunk and he's better
Because
than
his name's O'Grady,
That's true.
obviously.
yeah.
He tricked him.
He's got that Irish folklore behind him. He knows.
Right.
Okay, I like it.
You-
I also Googled how
does it
much.
make sense that a four-leaf clover though would be like the undoing of the leprechaun?
It makes sense in legend form, I guess.
I guess they're so rare, quote unquote, that
Yeah.
it's I've seen a bunch though in the wild. It's not if you're actually
Ooh.
looking, you can find quite a few of them. It's
You're
not
lucky, motherfucker, dude.
they're not that uncommon.
You're
kind of
lucky,
thing.
dude. Why you always fucking? I did Google how much Leprechaun's gold was worth because they're all like, "This is life-changing gold," and it is. It's $20 million USD.
Jesus Christ! Right?
Someone guessed like the weight or whatever into
Oh,
today's
for
ounces
all of it? For like
all
the
of it
whole
for
pot?
his sack. Yeah.
So what would one coin be worth, I
Oh
wonder?
fuck it! Don't make me do math, Joe. A lot, enough for him to get pissed.
True.
200,000.
20 mil? Wow.
200,000.
200,000 per coin.
Damn.
So he ate 200,000.
He's a greedy motherfucker though. He can't just let
He's-
one gold coin go. Like
Let it
he's
come out of the
missing
dude's
one.
shit. You can't wait for him to dump it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had a question about Leprechaun. Was he awake the entire time he was locked in the crate for 10 years?
It seems
Just
to be
breathing?
that way. He's
Seemed
just
like it.
or just sleeping at that point. Not
Gosh,
Sleep
what a
is-
fucking boring existence that was.
but he let a spider fucking go all over him because there's the webs all inside that
That's
box. So
Yeah, I would assume he slept most of it, but like
Mm.
when he hears things, he awakens or something. But
So
he
why
could
didn't he
probably
kill
go
the
into deep
realtor?
sleeps.
You didn't try to lure the
because
realtor ever?
because like it was like he was able to make that guy have like a heart attack, right? O'Grady, like he
Did he? So
somehow.
that's my. Did he make him or did he just egg him on? Because
That's the
McGrady
question,
was like doing
right?
all this heavy lifting, older guy.
I always assumed that Leprechaun was able to do it from like
Mm,
inside the box. He was able to sort of kill him, but maybe he didn't. I don't know. Like he does have fucking special powers, so I would
he
think
does.
he'd be able to kill
Or aren't
someone.
they weaker because he doesn't have his gold? Isn't that what he said? Like when he
Yeah, I
first
don't
got out and
know.
Ozzy, like he tried to close the door and Ozzy was able to open. He's like, I'm still weak.
He's not as strong, right?
Mhm,
Yeah, without it. And the four-leaf clover apparently makes him even weaker.
I guess.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if was able to, or if he just got lucky and killed
He
him.
just
And he just got lucky and the guy died of natural causes.
Who'd you
But
rather fight,
where did
Leprechaun
those
or fucking
bodies go? Did I assume the
Oh,
police must
true.
like wellness check
Probably,
at some
yeah.
point?
And he would have been fresh in there when the police found him, so he could have easily tricked the cops.
Yeah, he could
Mm.
have.
Because we saw him kill the cop.
Right.
It plot holes, dude.
Plot holes galore. Big plot hole is when Jennifer Aniston's character thinks that guy is rubbing his leg under, like
Oh God.
like he would climb under the fucking car to rub her leg. Really?
With his claws.
Yeah.
But I also believe that she's delusional enough to think that.
That's true. She's
Yeah.
pretty stupid.
Yeah, so.
And
Yeah,
where do
she's
all these small vehicles come from that the
I know,
Leprechaun
that-
can drive around in?
Well,
Okay.
that
Well,
one it is
He has
it's
seen
explained,
building
right?
one at the end, right? Yeah, he like builds it, right?
Yeah, but the first one he finds at like a pawn
that
shop.
little antique, yeah.
So
The one that he kills the pogo stick guy with.
yeah,
The
which
pogo
is-
stick kill's probably the best kill, right?
Oh,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It always scared me when I was a kid during that scene.
right.
Yeah.
So here's a note. How the fuck does that little go-kart have enough mass to flip an old ass truck?
Oh my god, I wrote the same thing.
Zero
I'm like,
chance.
it's a magic car. Like, let's face
It
it.
weighs like maybe 80 pounds
Right.
to a 2-ton truck.
If he can like turn his voice into all these different voices, he can pretty much
You
do
use
anything.
use
I
the
think.
power of magic to flip that
Mhm.
truck.
Yep.
All right, I'll buy it.
And he can regenerate apparently too, like because his hand gets cut off at one point, but he's able
Hmm.
to reattach
Doesn't
it or grow. Does it grow back or does he just reattach it? I can't remember.
I don't remember because his eye gets plucked too, and he plucks the cop's
Yeah,
eye,
and he
doesn't
puts it back
Yeah.
in. Oh, yeah, he takes the cop's eye, right, and puts
Mhm.
it, uses it
Right.
as his own.
So I guess he
Yeah.
probably just stuck it on and it
Yeah,
went
he
back to
can
normal.
just regenerate with any sort of body parts he wants. That's kind of a cool
That's not bad.
little thing. Yeah.
What else you got, Steve? I know you got some fucking gripes. You got
I do. I love how so at one point they try to call from inside the house and the phone's not working, but
Mm.
she like takes it off the the wall, but it was never hooked up. Like there's no wire at all. Like it just
Oh shoot.
it's
old landline, huh?
What the fuck you doing?
She's got her old cell phone too. That's
Yeah,
so
I was gonna
funny.
say, shut up. 1992 to have a cell phone or
She's a
whatever.
baller, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
So-
they got some money.
Here's a question though, because her dad seemed like he was a little bit more backwoods, right? Because she was complaining the
Yeah.
entire time.
Yeah,
So
she was like the spoiled rich kid from
Yeah,
California,
so-
right? They came from Cali.
yeah, but I had the impression that she lived with like her mom or something.
Hmm.
And mom was rich, maybe she married out, and he stayed as a simple bumpkin. That was my impression because he didn't seem like he was rich at all. But I don't know.
No, possible. Yeah, I mean, I could see. I guess I could see that. Maybe they're just visiting with him for the summer or something. But
Maybe.
actually, they seem like they moved there, right? Like, in
True.
these-
So he did
Did
have
they
to move
explain why they moved there? There's no explanation, right?
No.
They just sort of moved there.
just randomly go there
Eh.
because you
You
got a
want a
great
farm.
deal in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
hope
ranch
so.
or whatever.
Fuck. It's such a dump.
I know it fucking sucks. I think North Dakota is nicer than that. I've never been, but Jesus.
Yeah. So how do you guys feel about the whole shoe thing? Like I think it's funny, but it's
It's
also
funny.
really
hilarious.
ridiculous.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny as hell. Like how they're just throwing all the shoes at him and he just
Yeah.
can't help himself.
I think it's
I-
funny just because his performance doing it
It's
too.
it's
Yeah,
fucking
he's-
it is. It's low hanging fruit, but
Mm.
it kind of worked.
I'm glad they dropped it though for the rest of the series because it wouldn't have like been funny, it's 4 movies
Sure.
down.
Mhm.
Fair.
Yeah, but it's funny. It's like it almost like a shoe fetish, like the way he like reacts to them.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
It's,
kinda
what about the sweet moment where Alex is like, "We're trying to fix your brain, Ozzy," and it's like, "Oh, that's not how it works." But it was sweet that Alex is actually a nice kid. But you did mention that he's a little fucking prick too.
All right. Yeah, and I love that he wants to buy comic books with the money. Like that's his, that's such a real
Kid thing, yeah.
Well, it's Aussie that wants that.
Oh, Ozzy that wants to buy the
Yeah, yeah.
comics? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess both of them, right? They're
Yeah, they're gonna fuck around, buy
Yeah, they're
McDonald's,
buddies.
and eat.
teaming together.
I want to know what the relation is though, because that is a very odd group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're brothers. They have to be brothers or something. Actually, speaking of something that convenient plot points, the guy at the pawn store, right? He's like, "Can I keep the coin overnight?" And
Hmm.
I'll tell you guys tomorrow. He goes to his drawer, opens the drawer, and the first book is Irish history, Irish coin history. He flips the book open. That coin is fucking right there. Like, bam, first shot. Like, just absolutely amazing.
Lucky.
I love that in movies. Yeah. So,
According to AI, they're just handyman. They're not
Hey, I
really.
really.
don't know shit.
That's true. What do you know about
They're,
a
they're just
clanker?
handyman. He's fucking like 9. Like,
Does he have fucking school? Like, get in school, you
right?
freak.
It's the summer.
It could be
Was
summer.
it the
Yeah.
summer?
I think so. It seemed like it.
Well, go
Where does
fucking
this take
swim.
place? Where does this even
North
take
Dakota.
place?
North
North
Dakota.
Dakota. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the fucking guy's name? He's the fucking
Yeah.
lead. We
He's
don't
like the
even know
lead.
who he is. Oh, you know what's funny? Like you guys are mentioning the
Nathan?
word. Sure.
Sure.
That's
Um,
okay.
you guys
Nathan.
were mentioning how this movie would be like nothing without Warwick Davis and the performance or whatever.
The makeup.
Makeup, there you go.
Mhm.
But this director also did Rumpelstiltskin, which is like basically like a carbon copy of this, just not
Yeah,
as
I've never
good.
seen it. That's a full
Yeah.
moon, right? Is it full
I
moon?
don't know. It's fun. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely like the same shit. A little fucking guy in a crazy get up costume and he's ancient and evil and he's trying to get something. It's the same fucking movie.
You
Yeah.
get a type, like
He likes his little dudes with
like a
makeup
little
on.
dude with makeup. Yeah.
Yeah.
There just isn't much to this movie. That's kind of the thing.
Mm,
Like I was watching it and I'm trying to write notes. And I'm just like, just it's not giving me much. There aren't
no.
really anything memorable that happens. I mean, Warwick's fucking mouth never stops, and that's hilarious. But it's just I don't know. There's something lacking with this movie. It's not special. I
No bear
wonder.
traps.
Yeah, I wonder if people would watch it if A, it wasn't like a quote unquote holiday film,
Mm,
and B, if Warwick's look really. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. He's definitely not one of the top horror
No,
icons for me.
he's not a
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore contender. He's
Nah. I'd rather watch Child's Plays than these. Although I
mhm.
haven't seen past 3 and I don't remember 2 and 3, so
Yeah, they
I've
get.
never seen. I've never seen the In the Hoods.
Oh, they're bad. Oh,
I
Jesus Christ.
is he like a
Origins is the
gangster or something?
worst. No, he just goes to like New York or whatever, and
Oh, he goes
it's
to
it's not
the
it's like modern day New York.
oh,
It's not. Yeah.
it's not gross
Or I think
70s.
Origin's the worst one. Honestly, I fucking hate that
Was that
movie.
wrestler guy?
That's no, well, kind of, but it's kind of like something else for a while. It's not even a Leprechaun. It's just
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah,
only body count 4.
yeah, no, exactly. Like
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
and they're not
enough.
even that good. Like
No.
he breaks the cop's neck. He pogos this guy. He kills the
I like the Pogo one.
O'Grady, right?
Yeah.
And who's the fourth one?
Um,
Because he,
shoot. Oh, the
no,
mom, the O'Grady's wife,
that's right. So that's a pretty small,
which
especially
she's
for
off screen,
Leprechaun.
or she falls down the stairs or something, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
So yeah, they're not nothing stand out.
no, exactly.
Mm.
They do get pretty violent though in the
Yeah,
next
good.
few. Yeah.
Warwick
Still get
Davis felt the shoes were essential to the character. So there you go.
Maybe use a Tarantino.
George Lucas got a special thanks in the credit because he let Warwick out of his contract with Star Wars to
Oh,
film this
really?
movie. Yeah,
In
which is
97? What the
interesting.
fuck was Warwick doing? Or no, 97,
92.
92. What was he doing in Star Wars in 92?
He was still under contract, so maybe like
Maybe
they
potentially making
yeah.
others,
That's fucking okay.
which
Man,
is weird
Star
because
Wars, man.
he's just an Ewok. It's not like
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like the end of when was Star Wars 3? 80 something.
late
So he was
80s.
just in contract and couldn't work?
Still under contract, as it says, yeah.
That's fucked up. Thanks, George Lucas. Fucking
Right,
dick.
yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome.
I don't have much else to say about it. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
Man, this movie was released in January too. Horrible. Dumping
Mm.
ground shit. January 8th,
They're not even gonna do
1993.
it on St. Patty's Day. What a missed opportunity.
I know.
Yeah,
Huge
seriously.
missed opportunity.
Dummies.
Mhm.
You still gonna get the Leprechaun figure?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
100%. It goes March 17th. St. Patrick's Day is when the Kickstarter goes off. So I'll see what sort of the perks are going to be for that and then decide if I want to wait or buy the Kickstarter one. If they have like a Warwick Davis like autographed one, I'll probably splurge
Is
and
that an
get
option?
that one. So they with Chucky it was, They had a Ed Gale, not Ed Gale, fucking
I hope not.
a Brad Dourif autograph on, which I didn't get, and I was like, I probably should have got that. But with Warwick, he's definitely a lot harder to obtain than Brad Dourif, so I'll
But
probably do
Brad
that.
Dourif, man, like I've been the guy, the Scarefest organizer saying he's been trying to get him for a couple of years and he's not coming out. I'm like, I
Yeah, he's
gotta get
become
him.
more rare over the years. I got him a couple years ago. He did Monster Mania.
I did too, but on a fucking
And-
Halloween poster of all things. I
oh,
didn't
did
get
you?
Chucky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
hmm But I want to get the big Chucky doll that I got for Spirit signed. That'd be
Yeah.
really cool.
Fiona's been doing a lot more stuff lately too. She's in the Pit, which is like a really popular
Yeah.
show right now. So she
Mhm.
might become harder and harder to get to. She had to cancel a bunch of appearances recently because she's getting more work. So good
I
for
don't think
her.
I would really. Yeah, great for her, but I don't think
Mm.
I would get any from her part of the series
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, fair.
personally. She's great, but like,
Hmm.
yeah, I would probably only get Alex Vincent and the mom and
Christine Lees and
Chris Sarandon.
fuck. There's a lot of them. Chris Sarandon, yeah, Tom Holland. I already got Tom Holland though, so
Dom, I know. I see Dom Mancini starting to do cons too. If you're
oh,
interested
that'd be a
cool.
good one.
in
Yeah.
him, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alrighty, gentlemen. Well, I
Mhm.
think that pretty much wraps up. It's a pretty fucking straightforward movie.
It is.
At the end of the day. So let's get into rating this one. Yeah, man, is it a great movie? No, but it's a really fun B movie. I mean, you just gotta know what you're getting yourself into. Obviously, there are better Leprechaun movies in the franchise, though, for sure. But I mean, Warwick's performance is worth the price of admission alone. There's some great practical effects at the end of this movie too, which we didn't mention. Like once he actually gets destroyed, "Fuck you, Lucky Charms." By the way, great line. But like once he becomes like sort of like melted after the four-leaf clover, that's a really cool look too. So yeah, man, there's definitely fun to be had. The body count definitely needed to be higher though, but I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. That even might be a little high, if I'm being honest, but nostalgia definitely plays a factor into that one.
I'm right there with you. It's Warwick is awesome. The Leprechaun looks really good. His one-liners, his accent, the lore behind it, it's all top notch, but it definitely needed more. And yeah, I'm a 3.5 out of 5.
Maybe I do need to rewatch them because I'm looking at my letterbox scores and I rated like all the other ones lower than this one. So
Interesting.
maybe this is the best one. So I had it at a 3.5. I'm gonna lower it to 3. I don't know. I wasn't having as much fun this time. It's just a little tamer than I remembered, but still a cool film, great character and great makeup for sure. So yeah, 3 out of 5 is where I'm going.
Nice. And what do our friends over at Letterboxd have to say about this one? Currently sitting at a 2.4 out of 5 over on Letterboxd. Pretty low. Pretty low on the letterbox there, but enjoy it for what it is. Actually, what are your friends' ratings? Probably higher, right?
2.9 for me.
2.9, yeah.
So right
There
where
you
I
go.
am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
that's
Oh,
not great.
not great. Not
Yeah.
great. But you know
Mine's
what? It's fine. It's what else are you gonna watch on St. Patrick's Day?
nothing.
It's the movie to watch pretty much on St. Patrick's Day, I would say. So, give it a watch. Watch the other ones and have fun. And maybe next year we'll bang out Leprechaun 2
That's your favorite
and keep
phrase.
going.
Yeah, maybe we can make an annual tradition.
Yeah.
The
We
leprechauns.
might as well. There's nothing else, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Nothing else going on in March. Nothing good.
Well, I
Usually
mean,
not.
St. Patty's Day related
Nothing at all.
movies.
March is usually a pretty boring month, honestly. It says spring. Weather's
spring.
changing.
Yeah.
It's about 70 today. All
Yeah,
the snow's melting.
76 today, man.
Nice. But all right. That is going to wrap it up for this week's episode. Steve, what do we got next week?
Yeah, speaking of nothing holidays, we got a birthday
Oh.
coming up. So
Eat boy.
the day the next episode releases, it is our buddy Zach's birthday,
Oh,
which happens to be the very same day, same year, same day
wow.
as Joe.
Whoa.
Oh,
And
double
also,
birthday.
and also shout out to our buddy Austin, who's the same week. So crazy
Oh,
week of
triple
birthdays.
birthdays.
But since it is Joe's birthday on the
Lots
day
of
the
fucking
episode
9 months
releases,
before March, I guess.
I'm just gonna give the floor to Joe and let him pick one. So,
Wow.
Joe, what do you want to review next week?
I don't know.
Blow it. Don't blow
We'll figure
it.
it out. I was doing some thought, doing some research. I was gonna pick Society, but I was like, is that one fun? Do people really want that one? I almost picked Hellraiser because I know Todd, but Todd hates it, so we're not gonna
I
do the
came around on it.
Hellraiser.
I came around on it.
Oh,
Changed my mind, remember? We watched it.
cool. So I will then leave this one to the Discord to
Oh.
decide. I'm gonna post it, but obviously it'll probably already be over by the time this episode airs. But I'm gonna leave it to the Discord. I'm gonna post it right after we record this episode, and I'll ask them, what do you want to review, Hellraiser or Blair Witch, the remake? So I'll leave it up to the Discord to decide between those two movies. Hellraiser because it came out in 1987, the year I was born, or Blair Witch because obviously the Blair Witch franchise is
The
my
Blair Witch
favorite.
boy.
Yes.
And
So,
that would complete the series for us. We've done the other two.
wow.
So.
Well, there you go. So, yep, Discord will decide, and you guys will find out on next week's episode what we are going to be reviewing. In the meantime, you can keep up the podcast, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Threads. Just search the Horror Squad Podcast. You can email us anytime, the Horror Squad Podcast at gmail.com. But, of course, the absolute best way to keep up with the podcast is our Discord. Totally and completely free to join. It's linked over on our Instagram, or you can send us a DM or an email, and we'll send you a link to get on that Discord. Movie Club is hosted every single month over there by Steve, which is coming up in a couple weeks, Steve.
Yeah, and end of the month we're doing a movie club. We're gonna watch Spookies, which Joe picked because it's his birthday month, and then there's going to be a vote doing an '80s theme, and I'll put up the vote in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, it'll be a fun time. I've never seen Spooky, so I'm looking forward to that and whatever else we vote on. But, however, if you're joining our Discord, it's going to be too late by this episode, but a reason to be on our Discord, we're going to be golfing this Thursday. So the day before, unfortunately, this episode releases, because there's a new movie studio course on our little VR golf.
That.
So
very fun.
So a lot of things we do. It's not just Movie Club, but Movie Club's the only one that has a schedule. The other one's kind of like, oh, something's happening. Let's get together. Yeah. So good times over there.
Very nice. Very cool. I would love to get on. I would love to be part of that Spookies episode. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but you guys are gonna have so much fun. If you guys have never seen Spooky, it's on Shudder currently. It's a fucking crazy movie, and like the whole story behind it. There's even a documentary about the making of it and stuff. That's how wild that movie is. All right. Also, don't forget, leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app, or if you'd like to buy merch, tpublic.com, the Horror Squad Podcast. Also, important dates. I mentioned April 19th. Of course, the Halfway to Halloween Festival at Old Town Hall in Salem, Massachusetts. Our movie premiere, the first time you'll ever be able to see the movie, will be on Saturday, May 16th, also in Salem, Massachusetts at 9:30 p.m. at Cinema Salem. If you'd like to join, completely free to join. All you gotta do is send us an email and let us know you'd like to attend and how many seats you would like, and you can join in on our movie premiere. And our last important date, of course, is our Hocus Pocus weekend, October 1st through the 4th, also in Salem, Massachusetts, with the cast of Hocus Pocus. Tickets and events to be announced very soon. It's just a bunch of Halloween.com for all details for that. And that's it, gentlemen. So, and ladies, and everyone that listens, happy St. Patrick's Day. Drink responsibly. And we'll see you next week for To Be Determined. Bye.
Bye.